What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I want to give a shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Spoilers, Mario Sith, Iris Ohm, Christopher Oldacker Jr., Reed Rudder, Riftengard, James Moyner, Ace Dimmadome, Hayoka, E.E. Trueborn, Nat, Priya Dali, Noah Barnhart, Nathan Kirkham, Bat Out of Hell, Gabriel Sabarit, Daniel Metcalf, Marshall Taylor, Toxie, Ram Femboy, The Jester, Dano25655, Marvoius, Big Head Bus, Model CHP-3Y, Jessica Lacasse, Darius, Kian Boffy Nielsen, Sophie Leske, Quia Butler, Slindecker, Jur, Joseph Stalin, Fresh 2000, Tin Man 1996, Elijah Moffat, Nightwolf 99, Venture Svarth, Ethan Bryan, and as always, I would like to give a shout out to our executive producers, The Gimster 101, Bevan Brummett, and Vincenzo. Thank you all very much for your support. If you wish to become a YouTube member, feel free to click the join button, which is down by the subscribe button down below. And if you wish to become a Patreon supporter, feel free to click the link in the description to find out more. We'll see you there. Oh, I got a new tool. Wait, is this a... Oh my gosh, dude, I can melt through metal now. Yay! Any upgrades available? Hello, hello. You know what? I got a full minute of blowtorch. You know, I've been sitting here looking over the state of my room. And the reason why it's not finished is because currently there's a remodel going on in the house in which we are occupying. And yeah, it's hard to get everything organized when you're not able to properly put everything that you want where you want it to be. It's a whole thing. But needless to say, in all the things that have happened here, I can say I'm happy with where where things have progressed so far, and hopefully here in the next couple weeks all of this will be cleared out, and I'll be able to have everything properly done up in this room, and hopefully I'll have a green screen behind me. I don't know. There's a lot that I want to do, but just I don't have the ability to right now. So, this series of games, the Injustice games, I was worried that they weren't going to be that good. The main reason was because of Mortal Kombat versus DC. I did not like that game. I did not have fun. The combat was all right, but just the fact that it was not 100% committed to the idea of Mortal Kombat, I don't know, just hit me the wrong way. But the Injustice games, the first one surprised me with how good it was. I was genuinely surprised. And then came the second one, which blew me away even more, because I wasn't sure which timeline we were going to be following, or if we were going to get an entirely new timeline altogether from the first game. But we got the timeline from the alternate reality that we went to in the first game. So there's a lot in Injustice 2, and I had a blast whenever I was playing it, and I really can't wait for Injustice 3. I don't know when it's going to be out, but I'm excited. I want to see what they're going to do. So, Russian Badger, a long time ago, did a video in Injustice 2 called Deadshot Headshot. And I hope that's not an obvious parable to Skrillex and Rick Ross's purple Lamborghini, which Deadshot Headshot. Oh my God, am I crazy? That might be it. If that is the case, then I guess that's the case. But I've got the video queued up here. And guess I'm just going to give it a watch. And let's see what happens. Here we go. Meow.
Oh, no.
Oh, he missed.
It could have been super cool. I'm just waiting to get punched into orbit at this point. Be
Like
gone, thug.
Yes!
Yes!
Yeet.
Oh my god.
Rip.
She did.
At this point, you would just be chocolate milk. Like, there would be nothing left. I don't understand.
It'd be a stain.
Let me guess. I'm going back to jail.
Welcome to Injustice 2, the obvious sequel to the first Injustice that I'm really, really glad that NetherRealm didn't call Outjustice, or Injusticer, or Injusticed. It's a fun-filled adventure for the whole family, featuring over 30 different playable characters, even though 90% of the player base is using Flash, aka Barry Allen.
This is why we can't have nice things, Barry! You asshole!
Now, before I dive any deeper, there are a few things I'd like to cover out of pure courtesy in case you're a DC Comics fan. Because much like Bane is a pretty big guy, I imagine it would be a pretty big deal if I accidentally ruin this game for you.
You're a big guy.
For you.
First things, spoiler alert. I am definitely going to cover some things that would spoil the story mode for you. So even though it's extremely predictable, I don't want to inadvertently destroy the plot because in the end, you'll...
I've already gone through the plot.
That was spooky.
Second thing, trigger warning. There is an extreme amount of violence in this game, including violence against women. So I recommend skipping this video if you work at BuzzFeed or have ever found yourself saying words like...
I wrote a blog post a while ago about why I f***ing hate video games.
Oh, this makes that hurts me to my core. I wrote a blog post about how much I hate freaking video games. It's just like, yeah, and who read it?
Because this is what it does. It appeals to, like, the male fantasies.
Oh my gosh.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Last thing, I'm not here to make fun of your waifu, or your man waifu, or your maifu. So
Husbando. Husband. It's sad that I know the terminology. Waifu and husbando.
please keep that in mind. Every character in this game has a backstory and tangled plot lines with other characters. Like, oh, Superman beat the shit out of his wife while she was pregnant because he thought she was Doomsday due to Scarecrow's fear talks, and then accidentally nuked Metropolis because of the Joker, and I'm sorry if I'm getting a little bit of detail wrong. So if you really want the entire
There's a bit
backstory,
more to that.
Let's read the comic books, nerd. Enter Injustice 2, where the evil villain happens to be Gorilla Grodd, who aims to take over the world with his ensemble of other baddies called the Society.
Today, the world welcomes its new masters. The Society!
Well, hold on. The Society? The Society? You mean to tell me that Gorilla Grodd didn't name his evil team the Gorilla Squad? Are you fucking kidding me? But he's not even the final boss, because he's just a pawn for the real Mac Daddy, Brainiac, who plans to destroy Earth after he extracts all of its knowledge. He's basically the final form of Ty Lopez.
I collect worlds, preserving their essential knowledge.
I'm here on my garage with my new dedicated Lamborghini. That's why I had all these bookshelves installed, because the most important thing out there, knowledge.
I value knowledge.
Knowledge.
Only instead of
Knowledge.
being in his garage in the Hollywood Hills with his Lamborghini, Brainiac has a giant skull ship with next-gen shields and an endless supply of drones that he calls betas. Though I like to think of them as 50% Scorpion from Mortal Kombat,
Get over here!
and 50% Slurm vending machines from Futurama.
I've got a big, big thirst for human blood!
Of course, the only ones that can stop Brainiac and his goons are Batman and the Justice League, or at least some of the Justice League, because the Justice League just ain't the Justice League without my main man, Martian Manhunter. Am I right, fellas? In typical Justice League fashion, you not only end up fighting the bad guys, but you also end up fighting yourselves in situations that really don't need to happen, but are hilarious anyways. Like, half the game is just unnecessary conflicts arising from moral dilemmas. I want to do this thing. I don't want to do that thing. Let's slap the shit out of each other for 2 minutes before immediately coming to our senses and making the decision we are about to anyways. Awesome! I'm sure you can imagine that the only real decision that matters is you choosing Batman or Superman. Batman doesn't want to kill people. Superman wants to kill some people. And in case you were curious, I chose Batman, even though his logic is definitely not always bulletproof. If you kill a killer, the number of killers in the world remains the same. Okay, Batman, but if you kill like 100 killers, then it goes down by like 99, right? But I should warn you in advance.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
It's certainly not Mortal Kombat, and you won't see virtually anybody dying because it's rated T for teen, or rather,
Boo.
try not to kill anybody.
Remember, out there's no regime. Not anymore.
Although in the first game, there was one death that happened that made me just go, ooh. It was Shazam's death. I will never forget that as long as I live. Just, look it up. It's worth a look. Injustice, Shazam death. It is pretty hardcore for a T-rated game. Unbelievable. Also, the Joker's death at the beginning of the first Injustice game. Spoilers, by the way. Yeah, whatever. But anyway.
So we do not kill.
First blood.
Damn it.
You blew it, Robin. You blew it. And why are you wasting your effort
Well done.
murdering some random convict that's only killed, what, 120 people?
Yeah, he's killing. It's not just a random person. It's Victor Zsasz. He's one of the most infamous killers in the Batman universe.
Brainiac has slaughtered billions of Kryptonians in a near genocide. Shouldn't he be the priority in this situation? Even NetherRealm is self-aware of how silly this non-lethal attitude is because they poke fun at this theme throughout the game. Ow, 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 ow.
Could have just killed him.
So you won't kill, but you're fine with traumatic brain injuries.
Shut up, Robin. TBI doesn't stand for traumatic brain injury. It stands for terrific bonding instance. But I guess since you're such a failure of a son, you can't see that Batman is trying to be a better dad.
Talking that mad shit.
And by extension, Nightwing, yeah, you can shove off too. This game is amazing because of how colorful the characters are. Both literally and figuratively, with the exception of Black Adam.
It takes all colors to make a rainbow. Except black. There's no black in a rainbow.
To kick things off, I have to start with Deadshot. Ignoring that one time he was in that one movie about that one group that we will never talk about ever again. So you think that we some kind of suicide squad. Stop that!
Duh. That's hot.
Not only is Deadshot awesome enough to shoot Flash in the kneecaps, but he also casually stabs himself to get out of a headlock. How kick-ass is that?
Got no choice. God put a nano explosive in my head. His paws on the trigger.
I could kill myself all day.
The only thing better than Deadshot in this game is two Deadshots.
So we're completely identical? Except I'm a better shot.
Don't trust anybody, not even yourself.
Oh my god, shut
Damn.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
See that coming.
Oh, god damn it.
Call me Young Metro, because I don't trust you.
Of course, there is the teeny tiny detail that Deadshot's only a bad guy in this game because Gorilla Grodd has a micro explosive implanted in his head, essentially holding him hostage, so he unfortunately gets treated like a dog.
Report, Deadshot. We're ready to move out. Good dog. Now go tell the others.
Whoa, that's like fucking mean.
On the topic of Gorilla Grodd,
Yeah.
who will not be the target of any Harambe jokes because it's not funny anymore, I really do not get his name. Like, Gorilla Grodd, more like Gorilla Giggles, because all he ever does is laugh maniacally while Brainiac is the real mastermind pulling the strings. But at least he gets made fun of by Green Arrow a bunch of times, who has the best one-liners in the whole game.
Now where's that damn dirty ape?
His roasts against Grodd are hilarious, because in the wrong context, they can be perceived as horribly racist, but because Gorilla Grodd is literally a gorilla, they're not racist at all, and it's perfect.
I forgot to bring my banana arrow. Wait, you eat bananas, right? Or is that an offensive stereotype?
You will do
Atrocitus is the other villain that I can't get enough of because his entire role is just a sideshow that isn't critical to the plot, but he shows up anyways just because Green Lantern is involved, like Brainiac, Batman, Superman. I sleep. Hey, yo, hold up, it's Green Lantern. Real shit. And as you saw in the intro, Green Lantern's super move is just as baller as NetherRealm's decision to make Steve Bloom from Toonami his voice actor.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. If even that isn't enough to convince you to play him, he can not only spawn dump trucks.
I forgot about that. He can't. Hey, look at that dump truck. Nice.
Become heavy weapons guy. Now, Green Lantern is tasked with recruiting Aquaman, who, beyond his menacing super move featuring his giant piranha-looking fish buddy, is really just a dude with a trident that loves saying the word Atlantis. Atlantis!
The next time my people's blood is spilled, it will be for Atlantis.
Also, the fact that he's voiced by Phil Lamar. Think about that. Phil Lamar is voicing this guy. Roles reversed, it'd be quite the problem.
Atlantis.
Black Canary and Catwoman are basically two psychotic ex-girlfriends because one of them is constantly triggered and screaming, and the other is trying to run you over.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And for the record, if Catwoman ever...
That's obviously a parable to The Matrix, except instead of Trinity doing the dragon split, instead it's just a squad.
And for the record, if Catwoman ever faces another Catwoman, the Catwoman wearing the least amount of clothing always wins.
Catwoman wins.
In case you were curious like I was, in the months before release, Flash does have such superhuman speed that he can go back in time.
Here we go! I was gonna say that in terms of physics that doesn't make sense, but it's a fucking video game. I love Flash's super so much.
He is most definitely not a cyborg, unlike most of the Barrys that I know.
And miss the return of Barry Allen?
Yes, Barry. Hi.
However, Cyborg is in the game. Who
Barry.
A cyborg that came out of Cyborg as a subroutine, so if you're not confused yet, I'm pretty sure there's some sort of animosity between Flash, Reverse Flash, Cyborg, and Poison Ivy is sprinkled in there somewhere. It seems like Poison Ivy is only included in this game to direct dick jokes towards Cyborg, but he ends up demolishing her with his giant cyborg fists anyway, so it's cool.
It won't bring back what you lost, especially below the waist.
Oh, she get fucked up. Oh.
To be honest, I love that they included Firestorm and Blue Beetle, but I just can't bring myself to play them because they're always together, and I can't unsee that Blue Beetle doesn't have a nose. God damn, man, you're like the...
He does, it's just with the armor on. Jaime, sorry, I keep saying that. Jaime, whenever he doesn't have the Blue Beetle suit on, does have a nose. So yeah.
At least Dr. Fate showed up to urgently tell us what the future holds, even though it doesn't happen.
Everyone and everything you know will die.
Captain Cold is essentially what would happen if Buck from Rainbow Six became a superhero.
That knee ain't healing super fast at absolute zero.
Wait, doesn't icing injuries reduce inflammation and dull pain? Why are you freezing his knee after Deadshot shot him? Isn't
it depends on the amount of cold. Like if you're talking about remedy amount of cold, yes. But if you're talking about literally freezing the appendage of the body to sub-zero temperatures, that's not a good thing. Not a good thing.
Isn't that counterproductive? Cheetah purely exists to button mash and spam that stupid purple laser.
Why are they so afraid of us?
Right, riot.
Damn.
Billionaire.
But I will admit that it's an amusing hunter versus the hunted dynamic when she's matched up against Deadshot.
That was the knife spinning in the air that long. That's uncanny.
That's literal friggin'...
This is animal cruelty. calling John Cena.
Throws a gazelle. Proceeds to throw gazelle.
That Wonder Woman happens to be the one to defeat a villain as perfect as Scarecrow, because I hate Wonder Bread. But maybe he didn't die because the amount of blood shown during his death scene looks like he just accidentally sat on a few ketchup packets.
Ah, no, it looks like he spilled his wine. It's like, oh, you made me spill this Dornish red. Cersei's going to kill me.
He's way better in the game when he clashes with Harley, who unsurprisingly is extremely well done, especially her super move. But I'm not sure how many of you are going to like the Joker now that he's all edgy McJared Leto edgelord, but I don't completely hate him.
Buried under the floorboards. Scratching to get out.
I mean, he's not god-tier Arkham Asylum Joker, but he's a fresh take that I can respect.
Ain't no slick fella with a cheap suit and cheaper grin telling me who I am ever again.
Not only do I admire that NetherRealm is careful with their characters, but they're also self-aware. Like, Bane has an achievement called Out of Nowhere that requires you to defeat Batman with the final hit coming from a meter-burn Bane bomb. So they definitely know what they're doing. Even though there are certain features like the clash mechanic that I don't like, it's always canceled out by something that I do like, such as the arena transitions.
Yeah, you got
Oh no, there's the transition. There he goes. There he goes.
How do you get that much velocity from a single explosion?
Don't ask questions. Just enjoy.
Combo.
Oh, bitch slap.
I got it.
Oh.
I got it. And then Black Manta smacks the fuck out of me.
Oh.
Here we go.
You know you can press B, right? Press B, you nerd.
Oh my god!
There he goes.
I just got kick flipped into space. Can you not?
The fact that the maps can be interacted with at all impresses me, especially the fact that you can outright throw people at your opponent. That guy.
He deserves it.
No, God damn, this is me, especially.
Of course he deserves it. He's there avoiding, like, his child support payments.
The fact that you can outright throw people at your opponent.
Yeet.
God damn
Just yeets.
Throw that guy.
He deserves it.
No, move back so I can grab this. There you go. Thank you.
Ow.
Oh my god, why you gotta be like this?
But in saving best for last, the best character in the entire game has to be Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Not because of his creatively uncreative name of Swamp Thing, but his super move is incredible. Please no transition. Please no transition, Arena.
Oh no! Oh no! Why are you doing this to me?
Roll me.
How do I still exist?
His crouching mechanic is unmatched.
Bitch, who is you? Wait, why do you sink yourself?
What?
Wait,
I sink into the ground because
Yes.
I'm a swamp monster.
You are Swamp Thing.
You will never match my
My
And of
crouch.
course, he can make the entire Earth into his own personal swamp without being Shrek.
Here's my question.
That's littering.
That's littering. Oh, you would be the one. Freaking swamp monster.
Look, I'm a swamp man. I care about the Earth. Don't hate.
I don't care about the Earth. I care exclusively about my singular swamp. It's just the entire Earth is my swamp.
What are you doing in my...
What are you doing in my...
What are you doing in my swamp?
His swamp map happens to be wonderful, but Gorilla City is the very best, while Kahndaq will forever be the very worst. Like you chose Kahndaq, what's wrong with you?
I just chose Rando.
I'm pretty sure you chose Kahndaq, just because
No, I chose Rando.
You gargoyle-loving piece of trash.
So what if I want to fuck a rock? Who are you?
Jesus Christ.
One final morsel that I have to share with you is that if you want the most excessive, unneeded super move showdown, you have to match Black Adam with Supergirl, because Supergirl straight up flies you to the sun.
Yeet. Whee! Whoa, it's so hot, hot, hot.
while Black Adam destroys an entire pyramid, which makes me ask why, seeing as those things are not only finite, but were built by slaves. But I guess that just makes it all that much more excessive and also impressive. And that's about it. I would like to thank you very much for watching, and be sure to tune in next time when we cross our fingers and hope that Deathstroke is DLC.
I'd love to know what Badger thought of the rest of the DLC characters, because I know that the TMNT like surprised the hell out of everyone. Then there was Darkseid, and then there were several others. I mean, who all were the DLC characters? Let me do a little research, because I think I stopped playing. I think I stopped playing it full time. Let's see. Injustice 2. 27. Guys, it really been 4 years. It has been. It's been 4 years since the... Holy crap. So we had Atom, Black Manta, we had Darkseid, Enchantress, Hellboy, Raiden, Red Hood, Sub-Zero, Starfire. And then we also had... Let's see... Okay, yeah. So, yeah. That's actually really, really awesome. Oh, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, of course. But, Jesus, dude. I love it. Okay, so... I just can't believe that, guest character. Oh, so I guess they... This graph is confusing here. This little graph they have on Wikipedia literally makes little to no sense. So yeah, that's a damn fun game. Damn fun game, and also I really want to play it again. Now that Keith is coming up more, maybe I can actually like convince him to come up and play some games with us, because Keith's a really cool guy, but he's just nervous. I don't know. I'd love to play some fighting games against him, because word through the grapevine is he is damn good at fighting games. So, all right, everyone, thank you all very much. I'm gonna end the video here, so thank you all very much for tuning in. If you want to see more from Russian Badger, feel free to click the link in the description to the original video. And until next time, signing off, I'm Nate. I'll see you then. Peace out.